Good evening, friends. I am Dr. Vinod Kulkarni, psychiatrist, psychotherapist, alcohol deaddictionologist, and life coach. Today, let me dwell on few points regarding alcohol, alcohol consumption, and the myths regarding alcohol consumption. Why does one consume alcohol at all? Is there a reason behind this? Is it a psychological reason? Is it a stressful event? Is it due to inheritance? I'm afraid people who consume alcohol and who become ultimately dependent on alcohol, they have what's called as biopsychosocial model. Biological predisposition, psychological predisposition, stresses in the environment, genes playing some role. To emphasize, alcoholism can run in the families also through genetic loading in the family. If you take a history of a severe alcohol dependent person, if you inquire, did your father or grandfather or forefathers consume alcohol? Back may come the reply, yes, sir. My grandfather died of alcoholism. My great grandfather died of cirrhosis of liver, etc. So, friends, alcoholism can be due to biological reasons, psychological reasons, stresses in environment, and tensions, stresses in the social fabric of an individual. I have seen drivers who became addicted to alcohol. When I asked, why do you drink? He says, sir, I have to wear the wheels of the bus for about 12 hours in the night. If I don't take alcohol, I'll be shivering. I can't place my hands properly on the steering wheel. That means his shivering, his tremors are due to alcohol withdrawal syndrome. To undo the shivering, he again keeps on consuming alcohol. Then, after biopsychosocial model, we have certain psychological theories also. One Mr. Adler, he told decades ago that alcoholism due to frustrated ambitions. Then you may ask, should you be ambitious or not? Yes, one must be ambitious. One must have clear cut goals. But God forbid, unfortunately, if the ambitions are not fulfilled, one should not resort to drugs like alcohol, cigarettes, ganja, charas, bhang, hashish, gutka, etc. Frustrated ambitions can lead to alcohol dependence. Then it's a form of chronic suicide. Another psychologist told it's a form of chronic suicide. The person wants to die. How does he die? Ultimately, by consuming repeated quantities of alcohol, he says, let my organs die. Let me develop cirrhosis. Let me develop toxic amblyopia of the eyes. Let me develop cerebral degeneration, dementia. Ultimately, let me die. Things like that. There are the alcoholism can start amongst friends. As a casual drinker, just social drinker, it can start. And lo, he keeps on increasing the quantities of alcohol. Why? Because he is not in a position to get the same amount of kick, same amount of pleasure with the same quantities of alcohol. So what does he do? He keeps on increasing the amounts of alcohol and the frequency of alcohol consumption to get the same kick, to get the same pleasure. Ultimately, tolerance develops and a person can become an alcohol dependent person. Then, of course, there are certain myths about alcoholism. The first myth is that people should drink during winter. No. Even there are some communities in the world who rub rum on the feet of the child who has cold on the feet of the on the plantar aspects of the persons during winter in a bid to allay the cold and the infection. It's a myth. The second myth is it's a tonic. No, alcohol is a poison, not a tonic at all. And the third myth, of course, is that it stimulates the brain. No, it does not. On the contrary, it's a brain depressant. Chronic consumption of alcohol can depress your brain. It can cause depression. And mark my words, it can lead to degeneration of brain, causing dementia, causing memory lapses also. The fourth, this one is myth is that it relaxes the nerves. No, it does not relax the nerves in any way at all. Another myth is it is a sexual aphrodisiac. They feel it increases their sexual potency, it increases sexual erection. No, I must remind you what Shakespeare told in his Hamlet, in his drama Hamlet. Alcohol provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but takes away the performance. Unquote. He had said, I quote, alcohol provocate and unprovocate. It provocate the desire, but taketh away the performance. Unquote. It may provoke, but it takes away the ultimate performance. So alcohol is never a sexual stimulant at all. People believe it induces good sleep. No, initially it may, but over a long period of time, it is a sleep suppressant also. Then people believe it is an inspiration. It's not an inspiration at all. Some journalists, some lawyers, some advocates consume alcohol, feeling it will inspire my argument. It will be inspire my presence in the court of law. It's all myth, my friends. Alcohol is a poison. People who are dependent on alcohol, it's a disease, it's a psychological disease, and psychiatrists are the ones who are best well equipped to undo alcohol dependence, or for that matter, any other dependence too. Please, if you like it, watch it. If you like it, share it amongst your friends and groups. Thanks a lot. All the best. God bless you all.